Reggie, we're sitting here reflecting on what's been a difficult run of results after such an encouraging run of form. Of course, the 3 wins in a row and now a more difficult spell. From a player's perspective, how have you found that?
Yeah, obviously it's been a very difficult time for the squad. Haven't been producing the results we wanted. The squad's working incredibly hard, myself included, to get the right things underway. I think the squad has a lot of talent, a lot of ability. But I think we just need a little bit of consistency, and ultimately that's, it's been a difficult couple games for us. We played really well against some teams, and then the next game we're all over the place. And I think the squad just needs a little bit of consistency and calmness in this moment, because the squad has way too much ability and too much talent, to be in the spot that we're in. But I really believe in the things that we're doing. I believe in the training that Marty's given us. I really think that the gaffer is really helping us understand and be straightforward with us to help us get the results we want.
How are you finding life under Marty?
Yeah, he's helped me develop a lot, even in these the short time he's been here. The championship as a whole is a very physical league, requires you to be a step ahead of the game. And he's really challenged me to get out of my comfort zone a little bit with my game. I found myself, in these couple of games, understanding where to be, playing in different positions, and build up in zone 1 or zone 2. He's really helping me, get out of my comfort zone and be a better player. And he's very straightforward with me. He'll tell me what he wants, even if it's more difficult in the span of the game. And that happened against Ipswich, and I had obviously one of my best games of the season. So he's been a very good influence on me as a player.
And inverted fullbacks are one of the elements that he's brought in since he came in. How have you found that?
Yeah, ultimately that's what I hinted at. It's a difficult thing for me, but I'm learning. And one of the things about him is it's very no nonsense. Like, this is the role I want you to play. I need you to do it, and I really respect that of him, because he's, like I said, he's very straightforward. I'm learning. We're getting the hang of it, and I think we're starting to learn how to be more dangerous and effective on both sides of the ball. So for me, it's a learning process, and he's trusted me and he's given me the insight that I need to fully flourish in that position, and I'm taking full advantage of it.
Is that where you feel the consistency will come from? Like you say, at the moment, you're still learning what's required from you, from the manager's perspective. Is that where the consistency will come?
Yeah, I think the consistency will come from a bunch of bits and pieces. It's really about believing in what we're doing, even if the results aren't coming. That's what we as a whole need to believe in, because Marty has a direction he wants to take us, the gaffer has a direction, and we need to follow that. We need to follow the instruction that we're given, and the squad is trying very hard and listening to everything that we're given. And even when the results aren't working, we're losing the ball in the back, this is all going to happen when you're trying to follow instruction and trying to play in the way that the gaffer wants to play, because ultimately we're going to be a more dangerous team and a better team because of it. So we just have to be patient and believe that the results are coming.
How confident are you that we can get those results and can retain our championship status?
Yeah, I have full belief. I think like I said, we have such a talented squad. I think with the mindset we have it. We just have to keep believing, have to keep training as hard as we can, have to keep understanding the instruction we're given, and I believe this team has all of the potential to stay in the championship and definitely do even more. Right now it's just about believing in the process and understanding the process that we're going through, even if the results aren't coming, and not to panic. So we just have to be calm in this moment.
There's a break from the league this weekend. Has that come at a good time, almost to reset about the league and have that break while focusing on the FA Cup against Bournemouth?
Yeah, I definitely think the FA Cup match is going to be a good opportunity for the squad. I think obviously playing against a Premier League level team, I think it's going to be a good opportunity for guys to not only further implement our system and further implement the way we want to play, but learn how we can elevate our game to ultimately take that to championship sides to ultimately retain our championship status. So, I think it'll be a good opportunity all around, and I think a lot of players will step up, so I'm really excited.
You an FA Cup fan?
Yes, of course, yes. Watched it for as long as I can remember. It's obviously very historical, so to be able to finally compete in it is a big honor.
And how excited are you to, like you say, to compete in it for the first time, and to also measure yourself against Premier League opposition? Yeah,
it's what I've dreamed of, and I think a lot of players have that same sentiment. I think I'm going to approach it the same as I do every game. It's just going to be another 11 players on the other side of the field. So, I'm really looking forward to it. I think, I wish I could have seen my buddy Tyler Adams, but unfortunately he's going through some injury stuff. But, I really think it's going to be a very good opportunity to play to the best of our ability and ultimately get a result against the Premier League side.